Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to the Ocarina Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we made it here to the ghost ship, but we went and got into a little bit of a off-track type of area around within here of where the ghost ship is. And now, unfortunately, if you didn't go and push the block all the way over to where the ladder is going to be, the block will go and respawn back to where it was originally at. And unfortunately, if you want to go and head back to the area to get yourself a fast track back and forth between the ghost ship, the block is going to be just permanently just stuck there, and then you'll have to go and do all the different things that you went and currently did from before, and then you have to go and then hopefully try to pull that block out to reach on over to where the ghost ship is going to be again. But however, I will be returning back here to this ghost ship again. That is just because that I will have to go and reach on over to where the fire temple is going to be, so that I can pick up with some fairies and whatnot before we go and start reach on into the boss for where Bongo is going to be happening. But for right now, for us heading on into this ghost ship at this moment in time, we are going to go and start reaching on over into where the boss key is going to be. And while you are here on the ghost ship, there is going to be some stealth dice that are going to be here, so you could actually go and use some of the bombs and place them around if you want to. You can actually get a little bit some extra damage off from them, just like that. Nice, good, easy hit right there to get some of the good damage right there. Unfortunately, we missed out on that one with the stealth dice, but not to worry. But you want to be a little bit careful, because at some point this ghost ship is not going to be lasting for too long out here. And Navi will give you a little bit of a warning beforehand and kind of just point out to you that the ghost ship is going to start trying to sink away, and you want to make sure that you jump as quickly as you can from here. So yeah, so just make sure that you make a run and just jump all the way into that spot, and there you go. Now, there is two different options that you can always go and do from here, and the one option that I always known back when I first wanted to play through the game is that if you guys ever go and head up into where those, to where that horn is at, or I guess to like where that little ramp is at, there is a scarecrow that will actually head up into the other side from there, and you can actually be able to, without having to blow up with those bomb flowers to get that bridge to access across from there, you can just use the scarecrow song and make things like 10 times nicer for you if you don't really want to worry about that. But yeah, so here through this door is that there is going to be a lot of those wall masters and other things that are going to be happening within our time, and you want to make sure that that you put on your lens of truth out here, because majority of that whole area, you may probably think that there's nothing around here, right? Well, of course there is. There's going to be a wall. It's going to be like a labyrinth of mazes that are going to happen, because there's actually, I want to say, a few different doors, and one of them is going to have to be the one that will be leading us into the boss key. And I really hate these wall masters, because like when they turn green like that, it gets like really annoying, because then they're like basically immune to all the hits that you go and do. Alright, but there we go. Now we're going to have to go and make sure that we go and hit all of the 3 different hands here. Now, I believe even if you actually just have only one of them, it will actually regrow back to its like original state, which then then it becomes like really annoying afterwards. So hopefully you just go and knock out all 3 of them, and then you can just get the spare key that is right here within this way. Not to worry, this area is not like the bottom of the well, so there is no like fallen pits or anything once you go and try to find where this key is going to be at. Unfortunately, there's nothing around there in that little spot though. Even though that there's like a patch of dirt there. It's not like what happened before in the Shadow Temple. But now we're here in this spot. Now this is another door that is around here in this little labyrinth maze. And now the area that you want to go and do here for this is that you want to make sure that you have Din's Fire with you. And you should at least probably have it here at this point in time. There is a Gibdo, or well, not a Gibdo, but a Redead just chilling around over here. And this is where you can go and get that boss key to open up for your way for the Bongo area here. And make sure that you have the hover boots along within the way of actually open up with the boss door, because once you go and open it up, you'll probably think to yourself that, like, why is everything, like, all completely, just darkened around out here? Well, you just need the lens of truth and the hover boots, and there's gonna be a lot of, like, platform jumping that we have to go and do around within there. But there's the door that will lead us right back over to where that scarecrow spot is gonna be, because I am gonna go and show that off to you guys from here. Now, you should be able to go and pinpoint out that there is going to be a Navi just going to be like chilling around in a corner that's going to like shine up all green and everything, and that will basically notify you that there is going to be a scarecrow spot right there. But yeah, so there's the spot if you want to go and actually use the bridge for it to access around from there, if you want to just like throw a bomb to it. But we're gonna take the much easier and nicer route, I guess, for right now. But if you already have the Scarecrow song with you at this point, this would actually help you out and kind of get things out here very quickly for you. And also, too, not only that, but this spot actually gives you quite a bit of some extra hearts if you want to go and do it. So let's go and get our Ocarina out here instead. Now, I know it has been a while since we haven't really used the Scarecrow song, but yeah, I'm pretty certain I think mine's just like up and down for like majority of that tune right there. Yep, you can literally create your own song if you want to. And there we go. And just like that with the long shot, we should just be able to just head all the way up here and get those extra little bit of some hearts. And we're all good. And yeah, and also too, I think just using the hover boots can also give you the extra bit of the other hearts down here as well. And we're gonna fall right on down there. Okay, and I think this is where I'm gonna have to go and edit out the part where I'm gonna have to go and head on into our way of the fire temple, because this is where I'm gonna have to go and actually start picking up with the rest of our fairies, because I do actually have like 3 extra fairies that I do bring along with us. But yeah, so there's the other bridge, or there's the other access way to the boss. So just like how the ball of the well worked from before, where we had to go and use one of those statues there. Alright, so there we go. So now, after doing that little quick edit, we're all the way back here now. I am going to be having, instead of my Zora armor, we're going to have our Gora armor instead. And yep, and there's just a whole lot of bundle of arrows and magic for you to go and use, because you're going to have to, well, basically use majority of your time with having just the Lens of Truth and the arrows with you. So it's kind of a good thing that, getting those, get that 30 arrows was actually somewhat pretty nice to have the max out here for this one. Now we are going to be finding out who is the person that is the sage of the Shadow Temple that's going to be here, and I wasn't expecting that the sage that was going to be here for the Shadow Temple was actually going to be Impa out of all things. But here is Bongo. So yeah, so he's gonna basically go and disappear, but that's where the Lens of Truth is gonna come into play. But just make sure that here in this part is that you just go and shoot your arrow like crazy. That's all that you have to go and do for this one, because you just want to make sure that you can at least just go and try to hit all those hands without them having to go and try to hit you or smack you around, because they're gonna do a lot of damage with those hands right there. We can already see that it's already like taking out like a chunk of our damage already. Yep, just shoot him right in the eyeball right there and just keep on going as quickly as we can. Gonna have to do this another time. There we go. Shot the 2 hands right there and knock him down. So far, so good. Yeah, we haven't really done any of our jump slashes just yet. But nice, got both of those hands there. Oh, uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, but that was perfect. Ah, just missed the last hit. I think that should probably, I think just one more hit that we have to go and do on this guy here at this point. There we go. Easy enough said than done, and whack him into the eyeball there. And just like that, Bongo is gone. And once the beat stops, he is destroyed. See you later, buddy. Give me that heart piece. That's what I do need now. So that means, currently, within all the dungeons, we have the Spirit Temple for 1 more extra heart container. That means the rest of everything else at this point is going to have to be all heart piece related. So very nice. So we did have 10 up top, so that means we have 11, 12, 13. So I guess we have like roughly what, like 14 there? Maybe 15? I'll have to go and recount again. But yep, we're back over at the Chamber of Sages here. And now we just went and brought up with Impa. I never expected Impa would be the sage. Yep, but we already kind of know about that Impa is like a part of like the Sheikah there. I always like learning about like the Sheikah lore because I'm pretty certain, I think, what was it, also in like Breath of the Wild as well too, they actually kind of brought up some more of the different like Sheikah stuff that happened within the lore, and I think also same with Tears of the Kingdom as well too. Interesting type of stuff there. Now, have I ever went and ever said anything about like the 2 episodes for today? Because like we are doing Nino Kuni, of course. And we are going to be continuing onwards with having to go and battle out with the with another nightmare boss that's happening within our time as well too. So pretty interesting stuff on that. Unfortunately, I did go and get myself with the game over though within the nightmare boss, so I will have to go and retry it again, and hopefully I can train up a little bit more within my guys that are going to be there. But there is the purple medallion. I remember back when I went and did my randomizer, I'm pretty sure that this Shadow Temple was like the very first dungeon that I had to go and do as Adult Link around out here. Yeah, so we had nothing to go and do within the Forest Temple because I didn't even have like a hook shot yet. So, well, actually I did have a hook shot, I think, around there. Yeah, because how else would I not have went and complete off with the Shadow Temple? Yeah, because I did have a hook shot there.